They lost to Spurs. Title race is open. Diego Costa wants to go to China. And that cheddar, which I would actually, if it was offered to me. Everything's in disarray. Chelsea are right down. Mentally, the locker room is all, messed up. The slump shall begin from now. How about a lubrication for a response? Chelsea are back on schedule. I always said that their reaction of the Spurs game was going to be key. But even more so with the Diego Costa situation, he not even being in the squad, because the whole thing was that Chelsea are a one-man team. Diego Costa, they were always reliant on him. No. They go away to Leicester City and they lubricate them. People say, okay, Leicester relegate. I'll go to Leicester. It's okay, no, this is Leicester. They're not really a team of that ilk for you to really say whether Chelsea or back in again. It doesn't matter. They had to win their next game, and it's the manner in which they did so. Because if they had won this game, but it was 1-0, it was itty bitty, then you were like, okay, yeah, they still won. But it's the manner in which they did it. This was a supreme Chelsea performance. Okay, this was total freaking football, one of the best performances out there, because they completely, totally controlled the game. This was just a total psychological footballing beatdown. Totally. Leicester City, what happened? I fear that without Mahrez and Slimani, it's going to be very hard for Vardy to shoulder that weight. But again, they played the wrong tactics. In my pre-match, I said, Leicester City, play your game. Direct, long ball, quick, test those the defenders. But for Leicester City, poor quality with the ball. They didn't play it fast enough. It wasn't direct enough. It wasn't quick enough. There was no energy in there. Musa wasn't used properly. I didn't see Musa. I was not seeing any through balls given to Vardy or Musa for their speed to really test the defensive frailties of Chelsea. It wasn't there. So it played to Chelsea's hands, and Chelsea were allowed to control the midfield, do their thing, and it was just, everything was working for Chelsea. Again, Marcus Alonso, look at that. The homeboy almost got a damn hat trick. He almost got a flipping a hat trick. And Pedro, I thought this guy was done. Because when he came last season, I was thinking, okay, did he make a bad move? I think he's been one of the best players this season that nobody really is talking about, because his play and performance this season for Chelsea has been amazing. That's why I may leave, because that guy's been disrespected. That's just on the side. But yeah, man, I mean, this was so important for Chelsea. It was the performance that was key. And I look at what they've done here, and because I tweeted out that if your left back is scoring and your left back is almost on a hat trick, maybe this is your year. It's not done. It's not dusted. This is still going to take a long time. But based on the circumstances that happened, especially with the whole Diego Costa situation, for them to come out and give this kind of performance, totally shut down Leicester City and give them a damn pimp slap, it shows volumes and speaks a huge statement for them, And for me, and that's the key thing, because I've always said that this whole thing of Costa is a one-man team, and people saying, oh, without Costa, they couldn't do it. Willian can ride. Hazard, mates, you're supposed to be one of the best players. But I think what you saw from this Chelsea team is that they can survive without them. Pedro can do that job because they're such a complete team, and they're not a team that's predicated on a striker. Look at Conte's teams, whether it was Juventus and at Italy, they've always been teams. They've never been like about, okay, it's all about we're building our team around a striker. No, we're building our team around our team. Everybody chips in, everybody rides, everybody can get that G, So let's see. I think Leicester will get relegated. For me, my prediction was Hull City, maybe Sunderland, because I think Swansea may squeeze out, and Leicester. I think that's how the story ends. And for Ranieri, forget Sevilla. You're going to get revolutionized by Sevilla, so forget that. That's you're not even sniffing a quarterfinal. The focus must be on getting this game. Indeed, it was a tough game for him to come into, for him to show anything. But for Musa, again, this was the dark side of Musa. Very wretched play, and just nothing was happening. So for Leicester, and again, you look at that first goal, Horrible defending, horrible, horrible, horrible defending because lack of any control on what was happening inside the penalty box. So yeah, for Chelsea, big performance, huge performance. They needed this. This was crucial for them. And again, Lewis and Cahill, they weren't tested. They did what they did. I can't say they had an amazing game because I just didn't feel Leicester really gave them enough of a test. So they just did what they had to do to make it happen. So for Chelsea, they still go rolling in through. And this system, as I said, is going to be hard for teams to beat. But again, they play Liverpool very soon. That will now be a very important game. So yeah, man, for Chelsea, they are the team to beat. They're still the favourites, but there's a long way to go. Leicester City, unless they wisen up, get real, and understand that they're in the real ish, they will get relegated.